Hey there! Stay logged on to your number one award-winning online radio station. Hafak Online Radio, the radio for the society.
Hi people, welcome on board. Welcome to your number one radio for the society, Hafak Online Radio. My name is Oladipola Dayo'Oladuni, and I'll be ushering you into dayo'shour, a show that keeps you on track with important matters. And please don't forget to follow our Instagram handles at Hafak Online Radio, and please do follow my personal page at I_am_Johnny. Before I be reading my topic for today, I would like us to go on a very short break. I'll be right back. Please stay with us. Welcome back to Hafak Online Radio. I remain your host, Dayo. So today I'll be speaking on relationship. And please, if you have any contribution whatsoever, any suggestion, addition and subtraction, please do so by sending us a DM on Instagram at Hafak Online Radio. So today I'll be speaking on relationship. When we talk about relationship, there are so a lot of meanings attached to relationships. We have relationship defined as a way in which two or more people are connected, or a state of being connected. We have the state of being connected by blood or marriage. We have just a lot of different meaning for relationship. But I'll be saying my own that a relationship between two people is like a relationship is between two or more groups of people in a way in which they feel and behave towards each other. A relationship is a close connection between two people, especially one involving romance or sexual feeling. Next, I'll be going to different types of relationships. Actually, we have a lot of different types of relationships, but I'll just be speaking on a very few. Then I'll just be mentioning, we have 4 sections that I will be mentioning, which is family relationship, friendship relationship, acquaintanceship relationship, and a romantic relationship. Just like any venture, a healthy, loving relationship has to have these essential ingredients. 1. Self-love. 2. Respect. 3. Trust. 4. Openness. And 5. Passion. So I'll be explaining each and every one of these. Please stay with us. I'll be right back. Let's go for a very short break. So speaking of self-love in a relationship, self-love is a very, very important key in a relationship. So I'll be explaining how self-love links to relationship and all. So the first thing I'll be speaking on is people treat you the way you treat yourself. That is in self-love. So when you treat yourself without respect or love, you basically give others permission to do the same. They won't respect you, they won't love you either. So set high standards for yourself. Be able to stand up for yourself and say, I'm better than this person. I can do this on my own. I can do that. I don't care about what others say. I'm just going to do what's fine for me. I'm not going to tolerate this happening to me. You can't accept shit. You can't accept things. So if you don't love yourself first, you are not going to have any standard as how others are going to treat you. So when you have that unconditional love for yourself, it's a lot easier to recognize when people are giving you less than you deserve. You will notice that as you grow in your self-love journey, you cut ties with a lot of people, with a lot of certain people, because you realize they don't make you feel good, they don't uplift you, and they don't help you grow. Yeah, it can be hard and even hard. However, as your self-love increases, the tolerance for negativity and disrespect decreases. So, and this toxic relationship just won't be worth your time and energy anymore. So your relationship with yourself sets the tones for every other relationships that you have. So the next one I'm talking about, you can depend on others. Don't ever depend on other people to make yourself feel loved. Still speaking of self-love, depending on other people to make you feel loved can result in a very unhealthy relationship. Not only with others, but with yourself. Honestly, if you don't have a loving relationship with yourself, you can't even reflect love very well in other relationships that you'll be in anyways. At least not in the way that you could if you loved yourself first. This is the same aspect as you can't pour from an empty cup. Just like that very popular scene. So when you're taking care of yourself, when you're talking about yourself, visualize filling yourself up with love first from inside and outside of you, as opposed to the word in, which would be relying on other people to make you feel loved. Fill yourself with so much love that it just spills out into a relationship with other people. The more you love yourself, the more you can give to others, and the more you attract from others. Love yourself first, so that if a relationship doesn't work out how you planned, you are not just left there questioning your own self, or like you are not worthy of being loved by somebody else, or your attitude is this, your attitude is that, you are not loved enough. So always love yourself first in everything you do, so that even if you are not even left with other options, questioning your own self-worth or won't even be there. So just love yourself, be worthy of yourself, be worthy of being loved by someone else. The answer is just that you are loved. But work on loving yourself first in the way you want someone else to love you in the future. The love of self, I have never known happiness like this. So feel warm, comfortable, and wrapped up in loving yourself. We'll be going on a very short break. We'll be right back.
Are you struggling with hypertension, diabetes, high cholesterol, arthritis, prostate, hepatitis, impotence, and infertility? If you are, then here is great news. Z's Stores, an online sales and distribution store, brings to you Maxcel GBT. Maxcel GBT is an immune boosting and wellness supplement and helps in supporting cellular functions. Maxcel GBT is manufactured by Max International. Hurry now to Z's online stores and purchase your Maxcel GBT today. Reach out to Z's online store on Instagram at ZEES_online stores or call 080-2125-2888. Pickup and nationwide delivery is available. Remember, a healthy being is an active being.
This advert is powered by AFAC Online Radio.
Welcome back to AFAC Online Radio, your number one radio for the society. I'm still your host, Dayo. So still speaking on the essential ingredients for a healthy and loving relationship under self-love, which we're still talking about. The next one I'm talking about is a relationship should be a partnership, not a dependent situation. So what I mean here is like, just goes back to the point about not depending on other people to make yourself feel loved or worthy of being loved. Like, codependency is defined as what? Excessive emotion or psychological reliance on a partner. Typically, a partner who requires support due to probably an illness or addiction. Like, this is usually the kind of toxic relationship that can develop if one or both partners seriously lacks self-love, self-confidence, and self-worth. There are different levels of this, but regardless, it's not a healthy situation. When you build dependency on a partner, it gets scary. You start thinking things like, what if that person leaves? How am I going to live without this person? Can I even do without this person? Who else is going to love me just like this particular person? Then if the relationship does really end for real, you are left devastated. You're like feeling like you will never find anyone else. You are just, your breakdown is just like the whole world is going to end. You feel like the whole world is going to stop. You become scary. You become a lot of things. You'll just be devastated. Feeling like you will never find somebody else. Yes, breakups are really very difficult regardless. Not even a breakup of a boyfriend and a girlfriend matter, but even breakup of friendship. You get, so like it's always not easy at all. So but if you are filled with self-love, it can make it easier for you to bounce back from a fall. Even if a friend rejects you, even if a family rejects you in a relationship, you are filled with love, and it's very, very easy for you to bounce back with the fall. Think of relationship as a partnership. Two whole people coming together to support, to lift, and to empower each other, not two halves coming together to form one whole person. So as cute as it may sound to tell somebody that to complete you, that really shouldn't be the case. Make yourself whole on your own instead of searching for somebody to complete you or your self-worth. So always feel loved. A self-love relationship is not a codependent situation. Never depend on anybody for your love. Love yourself and be worthy of your love. So the next one I'm talking about is no one can make you happy the way you can make yourself happy. Still speaking of self-love, it's true. Like, I mean, who knows you better than you know yourself? Obviously, nobody. You only know yourself. You only know what you're capable of. You know what you're not capable of. So learn how to make yourself happy, so that you are able to communicate to future partners how they can make you happy too. When you know this is what makes you happy, it's very easy for you to let somebody else even feel without even telling them this is what makes me happy. And of course, they are going to definitely do what makes you happy. Take this as a side note. Taking the 5 language of love quiz can figure out what your love language is. Like, it's a great place to start with this. I could write a whole blog post on that, so I'm not going to get out into the details. So we'll be talking about that probably some other time. So anyway, you can end up ruining a perfectly good relationship. If your relationship with yourself isn't there yet, like, nobody can make you happy just the way you can make yourself happy. So when you don't know how to keep yourself happy, you only gain happiness from your relationship. You now put a lot of pressure on your partner to constantly keeping you happy when you can't even keep yourself happy. That kind of pressure is so unfair and can end up damaging the relationship as a whole. So for no reason should you make anybody sad. So putting a whole lot of work on people, on your partner to constantly keeping you happy does not work, and it will work. So that kind of pressure is always unfair and can end up damaging with the relationship, obviously. The other extreme is getting so wrapped up in being the perfect friend, girlfriend or boyfriend or wife or husband, and trying to keep your partner happy. You forget about making a lot of things work out. So don't lose yourself in them and end up compromising way too much. The solution is just be yourself. Love yourself from the beginning, no matter whatever you are faced, no matter what has happened to you. Know yourself. Like, be genuine to yourself and let your light shine. That way, whoever you attract is loving you for who you are and for you, and not for some kind of compromised version of you. So it's just very simple. You hold yourself the love. So freely give it out to other people. So speaking of the essential ingredients for a healthy relationship, I mentioned respect the other time. Speaking of respect, please, I would like us to go on a very short break before I come back to speaking of respect. Please stay with us and don't go away. Welcome back to APAC Online Radio. It's still your number one radio for society. So speaking of respect means that you recognize that your partner is a whole person and not just a way to get something that you want. It means that you know that your partner has different opinion, experience from you, and that's what's okay. So respect is so important in a relationship. Like, receiving respect from others is important because it helps you feel safe and to express yourself. Respect means that you accept somebody for who they are, even when they are different from you or they don't agree with a lot of things about you. Probably they don't agree, like, this is the step you should take, this is the step you should. Just respect them for who you are. And respect in a relationship builds feeling of trust, safety, and well-being. Now, speaking on trust, which I mentioned also earlier, trust is like, the faith you have in somebody that you always remain loyal to the person and you love the person. To trust someone that you can rely on them and you are comfortable, you can confide in them, like you trust them, you rely on them, because if you're safe with them, it is the building block. Like, trust is the building block for any relationship. So without trust, a foundation will always remain shaky. Like, the foundation will so not stand. So before you build a relationship, learn to trust the person. Trust is a very, very also important key in making essential relationship. So trusting somebody means that you think you know they are reliable, they are confident, like you have confidence in them. Trust is like something that two people or more in a relationship can build together when they decide to trust each other. So next one I'll be talking on, which I mentioned earlier, is openness. An open relationship means that the two of you together decide where to drop the boundaries in your relationship from. there are always boundaries. Definitely, there will always be boundaries. So try to develop your boundaries